So we're going to sort through, let's go price low to high here again. And I'm going to scroll down because I know that the majority of good things that I can find, like things that haven't been opened yet. See, these are unexpected returns, which basically means that you can get new products, but you could also get things that, people have tried on or have been used. So this is a good deal, but I'm just going to sort a little bit further down so that I maybe can get, something that's brand new. Unexpected returns, uninspected returns. Let's keep going. Brand new, here we go. So 9 items brand new, that's a bad one. Uninspected returns, uninspected returns. I'm going to show you a good example of one that I can flip for a great profit. These are all uninspected returns, price drop, brand new, 72 items. Let's check this one out. So this one looks like, and keep in mind, when you're selling on eBay, and obviously Mercari goes with this hand in hand. You can sell on Mercari as well. It's a great marketplace, but the majority of the stuff that I'm selling with the liquidation pallets is back on eBay, and probably 90% of it's on Poshmark because I source like clothing and accessories. So it's important to keep in mind that this isn't like private label products like you're sourcing from coupon sites on Amazon. With buying liquidation pallets, you're typically looking for brand name products that have an established brand and are going to flip fast because people are looking for them already on eBay and Poshmark. So these are these established brands? Well, you have Goodfellow. It looks like you have brand new. Remember, brand new. Never been open, fully functional, retail ready, retail packaging, and additional labels. So all these are brand new. You got 72 items from this, and it cost me $137 to my door because it's $30 shipping, and it's $107 for the lot price. Now they suggest that the retail value of this is $1,000 roughly. Let's check and make sure that this is something that I want to buy. I already know this is something I want to buy, but let's just check. So you got brand names in here. You got Goodfellow and Company. You got Sugar Fix. I've never heard of this. Bobble Bear, never heard of that. A New Day, never heard of that. But it's important to keep in mind that all these are brand new accessories and clothing items that I could flip back on Poshmark for ridiculous profit. Because, as you'll see here, it costs $137 to my door. You get 72 items in the lot for a total of $1.90 per item. So it cost me $1.90 to get 72 items, brand new, retail ready, brand name products to my door. The reason that you're able to get these products at this price with brand names is because, let's take Walmart for example, or Target for example, or anything like that, any retail store that has products like that and can't get them off the shelves. They're a lot like Walmart, for example, is a publicly traded company, so they want to, keep their revenue high. They want to keep their margins high. If they can't push a product, if it sits on the shelf for a while, or maybe they bought 200 of a certain item and they can only sell 50 per month. Well, what they're going to do is to make sure that they're still keeping their revenue up, they're going to sell off a number of those products that they can't push. Or, maybe sometimes if you have this isn't for this case specifically because these are brand new, but sometimes if you have uninspected returns, if it's like a shirt that was supposed to have 3 buttons but only has 2 buttons, that's why they're going to ship that off to a liquidation pallet site. So in this case, these brand new items were most likely things that Walmart couldn't push. Obviously, Walmart didn't sell these, but just an example. Are examples of items that store couldn't sell, so they sold them at a very, very, very big loss to, a liquidation pallet site like Bulk, who then flips them for a slight profit to you, who then can flip them and do all the legwork and selling them online, hence the online arbitrage with liquidation pallets to make a ridiculous profit. So if, this hat, for example, right here that you see, maybe they got 200 of those and it cost them $5 to make them and get them manufactured. Well, they're going to sell them for $13, so they have a decent margin, but maybe they only sold 50 of them. So instead of, keeping 150 and they know that they can only sell 50 a month, maybe they're going to keep 50 of them and they're going to sell 100 of them to a bulk deal site, or not a bulk deal site, a liquidation pallet site like Bulk for, $3 and take the loss because it still keeps their margin up higher. They want to stay and show that they're bringing in revenue if they're a big company in retail like that. So just to run through the example here, $1.90 per item, 72 in the lot. Let's pull up the handy dandy calculator and we'll see how much money we can make. Now, realistically, it's going to depend on the item. A lot of people were critical last video, and they said, how can you just assume that you can sell $20 to $30 per item? You don't know, you don't haven't tested the market. I'm guessing that from experience. Some of them might sell for 10, some of them might sell for 15, some of them might sell for 50. I was just taking a guesstimate because I have experience selling on Poshmark and a little bit on eBay with clothing, not so much with clothing on eBay. But that's just a guesstimate. Obviously, you're taking a slight risk when you're buying these. You don't know if they're 100% going to push, but if they are brand name new items, people are already looking for them, and there's a high likelihood that they're going to sell. $1.90 per item for a total of $137 to my door. So let's hypothetically say that we can sell all of these for $15, which I think is a conservative estimate. So 72 times 15 equals $1,080. So then we're going to take off the $137 because that's what it costs in my door. And that is a profit margin of $943. So that is why this is extremely lucrative. That's a guesstimate. Maybe you're right. Maybe I sell them for $10. Let's go 72 times 10. We always obviously know that's 720, but just for the sake of showing you, $720. So I make $720 if I sell all 72 of these for $10, which is a ridiculously low price on Poshmark for brand new brand name products, because people are on there just ready to buy. It's crazy. I'm telling you, try it out if you don't believe me. And minus 137 cost to my door equals $583 still. So if I sell them for $10 a piece, that's $583 profit that I'm making off this liquidation palette. That's why I love bulk. I love bulk so much more because it shows you a lot more things. In my opinion, there's a lot more categories, and if you don't want to source clothing and stuff like that, you don't have to. You can source electronics or play with other stuff. This is stuff that I highly recommend that you check out and take a risk on. It costs you $37 to get 72 items to your house. Pretty cheap. I mean, if you go to AliExpress, something like that, you're gonna get shittier products for roughly the same margin, roughly the same price, if not more, and they're not as good quality. With these are American brands most of the time, and they're about 95% of the time. Sometimes there's a brand in there I don't recognize, and I Google it and I have no idea what it is. But most of the time they're brands that pop up, they're already listed, and people are looking for. So for $1.90 to your door, brand new, you can't beat that.